Our stadium in Morgantown. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. This is a great opportunity for his squad. Bringing a group of 6 team into a Big 12 opponent. The crowd is crazy. The teams are excited. But he wants his team to play one play at a time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Coastal Carolina's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mountaineers offense will take the field first. Cam Cook, he's an incoming transfer from Jacksonville State. And everything in this attack runs through him.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hawkins fires to the right. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. Just saw one there on the crossing route.
Unloads to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like,
going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Cook.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. The tap, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that looked like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught on the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Extra yard on third down, but now on fourth, and maybe you still have to go for it.
And it's interesting. 3rd and 1, you throw the football. The more physical team usually wins. Do you feel confident enough to run the football early in the game, in your own territory? Can you go get 1 yard with the running game? I'm always the guy that's going to roll the dice and go for it.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Throwing, Hawkins. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Michael Hawkins on the play action. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and long here. Michael Hawkins. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Off play action. Left side is Ellison. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Chanticleers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tells the run, wants to pass. Extending the play. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Barber. Swings it out to his running back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And now on second down for this offense. Out wide right, it's Gardner. There he goes. Good, strong tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. On the move. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job. Feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They go play action with Hawkins. Throwing right. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. The sure hands, it's Ellison. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Rush right in his face. Breaks into the open. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Right side, it's Gardner. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. Back to pass, it's Barber. Got his man. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 95, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too. Because
and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Trying to make one miss. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. It's dropped after taking a hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hawkins. Got a man. It's Brink.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You go.
They want to run this quarterback. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. Drops back on first down. And he gets it away.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Edwards. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Back to throw, it's Barber. And lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Got the quick completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Barber.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Caught, it's Edwards. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under pressure. Unloads in the nick of time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Out wide right, it's Ellison. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Holds on, it's Ellison. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, and right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's McDonald. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Ball State Cardinals. And it's the Buckeyes trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back to your game in Morgantown. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break.
Caught, and he's got room. The 50. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Chanticleers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a first down. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Sells to run, looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Turns it upfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out wide left, it's English. Touchdown, Chanticleers! They take the lead with the 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From deep, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Throwing, Hawkins. He'll pull it down and run. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He'll try to get to the marker himself, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Finds his man. It's set. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. The give to the lone running back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, West Virginia.
The handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Hands it off on the counter. Down he goes. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Ocean from the wideout. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Barber. Makes the catch. It's English. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Yeah, if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. His drive will open from the 15. Keeps it himself. Quick toss. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on third down, Hawkins immediately fires to the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Bray. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Michael Hawkins fires on the move. Finds his man. It's sacked. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quarterback keep. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Run ends there. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
On the play. Second down.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Got him right there. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Runs through the tackle. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Back to pass, it's Barber. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Here comes the heat. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, they're lighting up the scoreboard, guys, because this QB already has over 200 yards passing, and they're not going to stop at this point. They're having success. So the defense, somebody's got to step up and make a play the way that guy did just there. A ball thrown deep down the field. It's you versus the other guy. Who's going to win? Can the defense now turn this thing around?
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. See some running room. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Hawkins setting up the screen. Spins away from the defense. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Comes down, it's ball. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Quick completion to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The ride. Makes his man miss. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. Touchdown, West Virginia. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Slings it downfield. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. Right side, it's Lawrence. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Back to throw. It's Barber. Big hit. Knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.